That's a crazy way for a villain to go out, right?
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Let us begin, Dominique. We will start with that accursed hospital.
What? Wait, are you gonna use
We're
this?
going back to the.
Wait.
Oh, you're gonna blow up the hospital.
Are you gonna
didn't let you in?
Are you gonna use microwave radiation to blow up a hospital?
They're gonna hammer of dawn a hospital.
That's not even how a hammer of dawn would work. It would take out like it would take out the country.
They're gonna hammer of dawn the hospital.
Wouldn't that just take out the country? That's a huge amount of.
When I say hammer of dawn, I mean Gears of War.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not like.
It's just the beam that comes down is like.
Yeah, as opposed to like the steel beam that drops in like Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts, where it's just like destroys the country.
It just turns into a beam?
It's the wait, is it the Mission Impossible? I mean the Independence Day.
Oh,
yep.
it is literally
it's
the Independence Day.
They used the Independence Day shot.
Wait, when did Independence Day come out? Maybe it copied the bouncer.
I don't think so. I think Independence Day was the 90s.
Independence Day wiki.
He's talking to his Siri. What are the textures here? Whoa. Yeah, I can totally say that Panther.
Ah, shit, they did steal it from Independence Day.
Black Panther again.
That Panther is invisible in every scene.
Well, it's supposed to. It's a panther.
Yeah, but it's a Black Panther on black.
That panther looks just like a panther from Beast Wars.
Oh, you're right. It looks like Beast Wars.
It looks like Beast Wars graphics.
It totally does look like Beast Wars. But yeah, they keep showing us the Panther in dark areas where I can't see it.
Yeah.
The only time the Panther was clearly visible was in Mikado's piano room.
I mean,
when she was a lady for 1 minute.
That's good. That's what Panthers.
That was it. Was that the time she was a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Panthers are supposed to blend in with, you know, because they're prey, they're hunters.
Another one of Dauragon's pets.
No, it's like literally like a weird hybrid. It's a chimera.
Funny.
Oh my god! Wait,
yep, she changed. So it is funny thing. Like on top of like all the other issues in this game aside, so many of them could be significantly reduced just by having a retry button.
Yes.
Because by far the single most irritating part of the game is just the part where it kicks you out to the start screen every time you fail.
I think it's one of, like, besides the AI being completely broken, it's one of my most hated things about this.
If you take all of my failed attempts against Echidna, they were a total of like 5 minutes long or less.
Oh yeah,
with the time it takes to get to them was like longer than the fight.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to you, where you're like, oh, I guess this is longer than the game said. It's like, no, they expect you to never lose, because losing takes the most time out of anything.
She continues to never be hard, by the way.
I bet you if you cut out every single time you had to.
She also has the Mugetsu fucking spin dive.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Good for her.
I can barely see her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't even, is she even over there?
I was destroying her a second ago, but now I can't hit her. I'm just gonna keep kicking her. There we go.
She just sprawls out, by the way.
She just ragdolls, yeah. It's great. I don't think I'm ever spending experience again. I'm only rank D.
A D.
Well, yeah, playing this game with my brother, I think that we hit rank like A or S with every character or something.
What, S?
I don't know if it's A or S.
That sounds like so
Whatever
much
it
effort.
stops at.
Jesus.
It's like Dynasty Warriors. We would just grind, because we used to play Dynasty Warriors constantly too. Just growing up. Although we played a lot more Dynasty Warriors because it had split screen.
Yeah, I would imagine Dynasty Wars would be a lot more fun of a co-op game.
Sion? She resembles someone who's very important to me.
Like my mom. Oh well, let's move on.
She died long ago.
Yeah, like that's like Full Metal Alchemist like original run.
Come on, Sion.
Yeah.
The homunculus is his mom.
What?
So you won't have to suffer through any of this again. All right.
Like there are so many plot points here that would be better if they made any sense or we knew what they meant.
Are you talking about when they try to revive
There's a homunculus in the first run of the show that is a copy of like his mom.
Oh, Lust.
No.
Oh right, no, it was like some other unnamed.
It's the one homunculus that changes identity completely between the two
Pride.
games. Sloth.
But, oh, was it Sloth? I thought it was Pride.
In the first version of the anime, Sloth is his mom.
Stop it,
Oh, weird.
And she has water powers.
With this satellite,
Right.
I will provide unlimited energy to those who will follow me.
What?
And I will demonstrate what happens to those who cross me.
Wait, so you built a satellite that provides energy but then also shoots beams? How did
the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
How did you get this approved? Like, companies can't just shoot things into space.
Now he's giving his Sephiroth speech.
They can do nothing for themselves.
It's time for his megalomaniacal speech.
Mankind's true desire is to be dominated by absolute power.
So, do you desire to be dominated by absolute power?
Prepare to be dominated by my flippy kick.
Dominique, stop! What's wrong, Dominique?
I don't think your sister agrees with you.
Sister?
Shut up, Hellboy.
This useless puppet?
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
You're the one who created Dominique.
Voice acting.
Do you want to try that again?
Both arms.
But with more emotion. And less
This is
bad.
your reward for being such a
So you created a copy of
nuisance.
your sister to make up for her death, but then also don't care about your sister, that copy? Like, wow, these meters are crazy.
Why did this guy come back to fight us? He got his fucking ass super bad beat. Like,
Yeah, I think he's harder now, though.
is he gonna be harder than the only hard boss we've ever
I think
encountered?
he has a phase 2. I think that's the hard part.
Whoa.
Jesus.
He just...
And he has also a lot of AoE, I think.
I got him in a corner.
Yep. Jesus, guys, help sometime.
It is
They
weird that
just stand there. It's like I'm the bad guys in Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
And like all my allies are just standing around me, not helping me fight with Zhou-Yun.
Yeah, he just locks on you instantly. If you come running at him. There must be some kind of code that says, like, if player is within range, lock onto player instantly.
Help, friends.
No, he's...
What
Wow.
are you doing, Xion?
Sion was, like,
Can somebody
glitched.
say like, hey, come on. It's like, you haven't done that since the one time I did it successfully, I think. I think it just never happened again.
Maybe it happens, but it's hard to hear.
Maybe. That 3-hit punch combo is so effective if I find an opening for it.
Oh my god, you gut punched him.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, Sion's gone.
The ragdolls are equal parts, like, effective and hilarious. Because every other time they actually looked okay. It's like, oh wow, you really got him. But other times, like,
Yeah.
oh, you fuck. It feels like when you don't.
Oh my god.
Wow, Ko got the. Volt got the killing blow.
experience! Oh my god! Fucking
No,
life
I
up!
got some experience because I couldn't life up last time, could I?
No, but you got experience for defeating the cougar,
Yeah, but
I think?
but like Volt, yeah. Oh, you're right. I didn't level up after that, did I?
No.
Oh god, if I died against him, I was gonna fight her again, I think. At least I get to save now. But yeah, fucking Volt got it. At least he helped. I'll take that at least.
He helped at the end!
Yeah.
He took your kill, that's all he
You're right.
did.
Pretty good. Not many get to see me break a sweat.
No, let me save.
You could never understand the humiliation.
Why doesn't the sisters wake up and snap his neck?
Yeah, she turns out to be what the I forgot about this shit. Look at this dumbass overalls.
Excuse me? Are we working on the railroad?
You came to harass the wrong trailer park. Oh, my health's not back.
Oh, and Sion is still dead.
Yep.
Well, maybe he can... Oh, he's still very
I'm
impervious
just
to
gonna,
that.
yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing this and try to find openings for it.
He lets go of his block. Like,
Sometimes, yeah. For some reason, they sometimes let me in with a third hit. Oh, there I go.
so it doesn't let you save before
I
doing...
think I have to beat all 3 bosses in a row. I don't know. I think it let me save after the cougar. Are you
Maybe
sure?
it did. Maybe it let you save after
I think
the
it's
cougar.
just the 2 phases of the boss.
That's still dumb.
I knew he had a phase 2 where he took off his jacket, but I thought it was cool, like he has a chain and a tattoo or something. Nope, he's got overalls. I don't remember that. Oh, what if he has a phase 3? Oh shit.
He can't. There's no... They
What
would
if-
have to let you heal. There's
What
no
if
way.
I just remembered a phase 3 and that's why I'm confused by his lack of badassery in that phase 2?
There's no way they expected you to get this far. Like, you can't beat a 3-stage boss with no heals.
Maybe if I very carefully punch combo him.
This game doesn't even give you healing items.
Okay, so see, they're dead.
That's like the most insulting thing.
That specifically is a scene I remember changing. If you take different paths, very different things happen to the cougar, the panther lady. I want to say cougar lady has a very different meaning.
I mean, maybe she is a cougar. You can't judge her like that. AI, he's like clearly turning his back to you.
I know, and they don't help. 3 against 1, those are acceptable odds because your friends won't help. opening.
I've read the source code. I know this is an even
Oh,
fight.
Jesus.
Wow,
Get up.
You hit Sion by flying.
Yep, that's the thing that happens is the ragdoll can hurt each other. Yeah, the punch combo is king. Just keep finding openings.
Or
That was the same button that punches. That's the pressure effect that's doing that to me. Jesus Christ.
Are you not blocking? I could have sworn you were blocking. Did you forget? Oh, you just did it.
And I missed it.
I wonder why. Maybe because you're in the middle of blocking?
Flying. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. That's some hot garbage. You can just, hey, I got it.
200?
Yeah.
He stole 200 points for you? Fuck him.
Yeah. Power up.
I want to be able to do the most punches.
That was pretty good. Not many get to see me break a sweat.
Sure wish, I had hit points. I'm fucked. Oh my god, guys, help.
I wish you could steal your teammate's life.
Oh my god, he interrupted me mid-combo. Oh, I did a kick that time, which means I'm fucked. What?
Wow, he is way faster.
How does he block everything? How does it even work sometimes? There we go. Come on, Volt. Don't betray me now.
Just stand behind Volt. Let him target Volt. Oh, nope. Or die. You might want to stand, like, behind the AI so that he targets the AI and then just kind of, like, sneak around and back and do Dark Souls backstabs. It's your only chance, because he doesn't seem to...
We might be at this one for a while. But it's the end.
I mean, it's impressive just how bad things go sometimes.
It's phew.
It's like it is almost like there's
a brutal game that has.
It's like there's a cutoff point where they stop testing.
There's so many changes that would fix it, that would improve the game,
and they're minor.
Like
they're minor fixes.
Camera controls would help. A quick restart would help. Not having pressure sensitive buttons would really help.
No, because that gets rid of a lot of move combos that you have to change.
Just make them button combos.
Oh no, I guess you can use
just like, be like square, triangle, square, or whatever. Like you can do combos differently instead of like via pressure. Because this game wants to be like hard, light, hard with one button. I'm like that's so hard to gauge.
It's, you know why they did that is because it's really interesting when it comes to an arcade versus mode, but it's terrifyingly bad when it comes to single player.
It's an arcade controller gimmick essentially.
It's weird that you can't turn it off.
Yeah, well, because there's no alternate mode. All you can do is change the sensitivity.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird it doesn't have an alternate mode, just like, oh, non-pressure sensitive.
Gonna try to team up. Oh, he kept blocking that time. Right when I try to move. And then he says, hey, come on! You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Sion. You wait for it.
So you can't activate it?
Not when he does that. He literally waited till I was on the floor to say,
no,
hey,
no, I'm saying you can't say, hey, come on?
No. I have to do it when they do it. I caught him in the air. God, it's hard to even beat one of him, let alone all of them. And there might be a phase 3.
There can't be, not without healing you.
Volt, come on, man. Help me out here. You're the only one I can depend on anymore.
Clean back. Clean open back. Anybody want to take a hit? Like anybody.
Somebody
There's
help.
two of you.
We're supposed to be a team. Yay.
It is really interesting that they refuse to help.
Hey, come on.
Like,
yes. Oh. But
wait.
You can't do it against him.
What?
That's only the second time I've ever done it. It doesn't work. No. Oh, you son of a bitch. Volt, come on. There you go.
What?
That was amazing. That's pretty impressive that happened.
It's not even like saving your fucking things. Does life appeal you all the way? That'd be funny.
It does not heal me all the way because I've done it twice before. I don't know if it heals me the amount I get up though. That might be useful. What? Fuck.
What?
Fucking Rube Goldberg. Oh, Jesus, the fight just started. I can't hit him from behind when he's not looking at me. There we go. Volt, hit him. Come on, you guys are still alive. Help me.
Just let the AI
camera, dude. I don't know where he is right now. Oh.
Or you could just die.
Wow.
Game over.
Game over. This is really hard. That's kind of hard to
It's not even... that's the thing, though. Like, again, this is not difficulty. It's just poor design. That's not.
He just stomps you.
He doesn't even stomp you. Your teammates do nothing. Your teammates do nothing to alleviate the situation. You don't get healed between phases, which is absurd. And the AI has like immense perfect blocking to the point where if you ran up to him, you could be flying from like 100 degrees, like 100 miles an hour. If you're flying,
I'm amused by the that anime ass escalation of like you do the team combo and he's like nope.
Yeah, you do a team combo and he just like punches you in the gut and he's like, nah, I'm a final boss. You can't do that.
It's really amusing. It doesn't work on him, but it's also like frustrating because I'm like, I've been trying to do them the whole game and I only did it once ever. I'm like, no. Game hard.
No turning back now. It's time to go all out.
It's time to go all out.
That's the thing. I don't know. I really don't agree that the game is difficult. I just think the game is just ill-conceived.
He always stops blocking. Well, not always, but it's weirdly common for him to stop blocking on the third hit. Come on.
I think because he's like not, because the third hit takes just enough of a second delay.
I'm hoping to get through phase 1 with minimal damage to make phase 2 work better.
Hey, come on.
Fuck it. Why not? Even though it won't work, but I don't take damage, so who cares? It's funny.
Also, again.
Ow.
Again, he did it like... He'd rather do that than... Jesus Christ. Just that move, like...
Oh.
Taking 2 of those hits, by the way, has already almost killed Volt.
Yep. And Sion.
Well...
No, do the punches, you dick.
I mean, Sion doesn't matter, because Sion will die from anything.
Come on. Volt, tackle him. There we go. I get the bonus attack, and I have a full-ass health bar for me to squander.
How much do you have? Round. Try get... What's Mountain Storm?
What?
Is Mountain Storm any good?
Do we really want to try new moves right now? Variation of a shoulder... We don't know how to grab. Bad idea.
I guess. I just feel like maybe that's our crux. Maybe because we're not taking advantage of, like, all the fucking moves this game has to offer.
So far, it seems like the best thing you can do is just block at the right time and find openings, and the moves don't really seem super relevant.
I just wish I could figure out what the...
Jesus! The way he can redirect mid-attack at me is brutal.
Yeah, I just really wish I could figure out the controls.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You'll be fine. This makes it easier, honestly.
Where's he going? Ooh, he's tapped out already, actually.
Yeah, I think it makes it easier when there's no AI. Because you don't have that... You don't have the problem where you think you have an opportunity to fight him. Because he has his back turned.
Ah, shit.
What? It didn't let you do the third combo?
Nah. God damn it.
This is just a waste of time.
So if you see me do a very weird, like, uppercutty second punch, that's because the pressure difference led to a different combo.
Gotcha.
Because literally your combo from hit to hit changes based on the pressure level. Which I don't even know if higher... I don't even know if it's heavier or lighter that does that part.
Find out what...
Why?
See if there's a grab button.
Oh, yeah.
If there's a grab button,
I doubt you can grab him. You can't combo him. So
it doesn't
matter.
Like you can
be
still
vulnerable or something.
You can still grab him. You can still grab his stupid
You
ass.
say that based on nothing.
Guard. No.
It doesn't say grab.
There's no grab.
Also, unfortunately...
L2 is not used.
What's frustrating is that I recustomized the pressure, right? And it didn't save.
It didn't?
It went back to medium. Like, even when I try to recustomize the pressure, I can't because I already started the playthrough. You can only change it.
No, I think you can. I think it stays. The problem is that when you lose, it resets the game.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yeah.
That's Jesus.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
You have to, like, recustomize it every time.
That's why I don't understand why they did this. A retry button makes so much sense.
Yeah.
To just, because all it does is, like, player got game over. Because it's an arcade game, basically. So the moment you get a game over, reset console.
Yeah,
it's like
they are basically pressing restart on the game, which is brutal because like then you lose all of your settings.
Yeah, it's like why did you do that?
And you can't like just retry the fight, and you have to skip every cutscene again. It's like it literally only makes sense as an arcade game where you're gonna leave and somebody else is gonna play.
Yeah,
which also explains the difficulty because like games like fucking I always think of Sunset Riders. Like Sunset Riders is like a baby game for the first level, and then is like impossible for the rest of the game. I don't know if you played Sunset Riders in the arcade, but it's not fair ever. Like, the first level's so easy, and then it's absurd, the train level and so on. Because that's just how arcade games work.
Quarter munches.
Yeah. but it's a quarter muncher that you'd own as a game. So then
There's a lot of them that are like that.
how? So your solution for quarter munching is instead to like grind.
That's like when the opposite became true.
Volt
Like
help. Volt help.
you could play Gauntlet Legends. They like turned the old N64 Gauntlet Legends into an arcade game.
The main difference between them is that the arcade the home console version doesn't have your constantly draining health.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's so ass. That's like that's the most blatant like cheap shot ever to say like we're definitely here to eat your quarters. Your health is just degrading 24/7.
Yeah,
It's like
so I encountered that game first as a PS2 game or PS1 game or whatever and played it that way.
Yeah.
So when I encountered that you had to pay, it drains your health at all times when in the arcade, I'm like, what? So like I never played it again after that. So I beat him like freakishly fast, by the way, just now. That was like the most lucky attempt ever.
I guess
problem is that it's a 2-part boss fight, so I have to get Echidna lucky twice.
Get to see me break a sweat.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a weird sense of luck when I finally win. Like it's not, I don't feel like I'm doing anything differently.
Wow, they just Sion just kicked him.
Even that was different. Like it's just that stuff feels like luck at times.
I think it is.
Yeah. And it's not built into the game. It's just like genuine luck from just the AI doing whatever it feels like. Look at all the damage he took. Hey, Volt. Pile drive him. Come on. Come on, just hit him. Okay, fine.
What?
Fuck.
You ran up on him and he had his back
My ability
turned.
to miss at point blank range is fascinating.
No, I'm just impressed by the AI's ability to instantly lock onto you.
Come on, hit him. Hit him. What the fuck?
Like, right? Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, come on.
I don't know.
Why? Oh, just a reset?
No, it doesn't change anything. We're all still in the same spot. I'm just you changed after you went after me. I'm mostly just satisfied at pulling off the timing. So now that I'm actually having the chance to do it, I'm just going for it. Oh my god, this is it, I think. Fuck. Fuck.
Don't panic. It's fine.
Running away.
See, I just
Wait. Oh shit, I can't block. What?
Oh my god, he just fucking
Game over.
Oh no. Did my controller just... I don't know if my controller broke or not.
What?
I don't know. I couldn't block.
I think the game just got mad at you.
Maybe. I'll just try to go in and block again. Goodbye, video. Welcome back, video.
Yeah, I think the game just got like upset because you were winning, so it had to like kick you back.
Wow. Wow, that was an amazing attempt and everything was going great, and then I couldn't block. The block was just not doing anything.
It's not about you, Keith. It's about how quickly we got to get this game out on the shelves. Don't have time to debug, baby.
That was weird. Is there a secret block meter?
No. No. There's just
God damn it.
There's a secret fuck
I was
you
doing
meter.
good.
It builds up. It gets like really close.
That's
and
what I
says,
get
like,
for that's what I get for saying this is it.
No, that's what you get for trying.
Oh, that was such a good attempt.
Maybe the less you try, the better you'll do.
There's no turning back.
The Andrew approach to things.
It works. You'd be surprised how many games.
Oh
just,
yeah, I'm blocking. Also, he just opened by decking them.
You'd be surprised how many games just don't are just not prepared for you to not give a shit. Or
Yeah, I
they're
was
like,
just standing there for like 10 seconds straight trying to block it and I couldn't. Like that was weird. Like it just kept going. Like it wasn't fixing itself. It wasn't like an individual like it wasn't that one weird like moment where you're like I blocked, I swear, and then you didn't actually block.
Yeah.
It was like prolonged. No, this button's not working. Like it's still not working. What's happening? Jesus, his combo's still not over. So those are not combos, by the way. Those are all different attacks.
Yeah.
He's initiating them separately, but back to back. So it's like, fuck, man.
Oh yeah, when you can
I did it again.
when you can press literally every button at the exact same time.
So it reminds me of like when we were kids discovering Street Fighter 2 and not knowing it very well, like just the amazing experience of hitting Bison and having him dash across the screen 17 times a second.
Oh yeah.
And then you see the button input for doing that attack and you're like, that's impossible. You're like, that's impossible. I can't even do that once, let alone like spam it the way the AI does. There's no way. Jesus. Volt! Come on, Volt.
He's just sitting here doing.
He's just spamming AoE attacks.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
And you can't even do yours.
No.
Apparently you can't even
his
do.
wins.
You can't
He's
do.
genuinely spamming right now. You little shit.
Yeah, because he wanted.
God
to get your,
damn it. That was a good attempt until that happened.
Yeah.
No. Fucking the bouncer Dauragon C Mikado unabridged. That's what this video is now. 1 hour straight of Keith fighting Dauragon C Mikado.
Wait, so that's actually.
Oh, it's Dauragon. Whoops.
Dragon.
Dauragon C.
You mean M?
What?
Is his last name midichlorian?
Well, no, because his name is Dauragon C Mikado.
Oh.
So just going with the letter you normally say next.
Oh.
Help.
I think it's the first time I saw you put him on the floor.
Bolt.
Nope.
You fuck. He can fit attacks between your attacks.
Yeah,
He can legit beat it. He can attack you between your attacks.
he can.
Yeah, I can remap the special, but I might have to do it every time.
Well, if you do it once, you'll beat it. So.
Yeah, I would love to think that.
You will.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, you can put on X as well.
Default. Okay. It wants you to press the button now.
Does L2 not work either? The whole fucking extra skill's already on R2, you fucking loser. Stop. Are you serious? Your whole L side doesn't work?
L2 and R2 don't work. So I have to use R2.
Well, I guess you're
I can make that work, but this controller needs to be replaced.
I guess you're gonna bring that back to Dimple.
Fuck.
Fucking hilarious. I can't believe they gave you a fucking can't believe they gave you a controller with like one half of the fucking buttons not working.
Fuck.
Specifically only the L's though.
Yeah.
Like only the L's don't work. That's the weirdest gimmick. It's not that like the trigger buttons don't work, which makes sense because of overuse. Nope. Just the L1 buttons.
Oh my god.
Well, whatever.
Gonna have to remap it every time now.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You know what's impressive? They put
you never stop doing that.
I don't. Did you watch my brother's episode?
No.
I literally didn't stop burping until they talked, and then I learned very quickly that they don't talk. I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep burping until they say something. And I was like burping until the mom died. Like until it was like, oh, we gotta get our
That reminds me when in my Mass Effect Andromeda series, I was gonna have a timer on the corner of the screen that's like time until Volus.
Oh.
There's gonna be a time until I find my first Volus in the game. There's no Volus in that game.
That would have been hilarious. The counter just keeps going.
That game.
Oh yeah.
All right, so welcome back, everybody. We found out something crucial, which is that apparently this used controller I got from my PS2. My PS2 controller does not have a working L1 or L2 button.
My PS2.
So that means that this entire time my specials haven't been working.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell because I don't know what the specials look like necessarily, and because the pressure-sensitive buttons lead to different things happening every time you press the same button, I couldn't tell if I was doing specials or not. So I would do one action with like triangle, and then I'd like hold like L1 and hit it, and it'd do a different action. So I thought that was my special.
Yeah.
But no. Turns out L1 wasn't working.
Yeah, it turns out L1 doesn't working, and we're about to whoop some ass.
Yeah, we tested that by playing with Andrew's controller for a second, which does have that work.
But
his joystick doesn't work,
for my
so
left
we can't play it correctly.
My left
so what I had to do instead was go back in and remap the special button to being R2 instead of L1, because that's the gesture button. The gestures aren't used during this boss fight because you can't use them because they just kick your ass.
Gestures just don't seem like usable.
So now I can't use gestures anymore.
Oh no.
But now I can hold R2 to do specials, and fuck, I've been playing for 3 hours not being able to use the specials I buy. Really should have put all those points into stats, apparently.
Yeah. Well, now you're just gonna whoop this guy's ass.
Yeah, either I'll kick this guy's ass or I'll just be like, what does this button do? Fuck, I'm dead.
Basically, just, you're gonna love...
But because we've established it doesn't save my settings when I go change the settings from the main menu, that means that if I die, I have to remap the controls again, because you can't do them from this screen in game or anywhere that actually saves. So that's another disaster to think about, so congrats to me. Ow. What? No.
What? Did it not save your settings at all?
No.
Do you
so, Andrew,
you have to start a new
Guess
game?
what's really cool about this game, apparently, which is that when you load this fuck
You have to change your settings before you start the
there's
game?
a button remapper and a bunch of settings in this game, and they're all in the title screen menu. But if you load your save that you already started, it loads those settings and resets them. So yeah, I just hit R2 and he did the gesture and did the combo. So turns out I can't fix the problem. Even though the game had the foresight to have a button remapping screen, I can't remap the buttons because it won't let me, because it will it'll override those whatever settings I changed in the title screen with the settings that are in the save already. And this game for some reason doesn't have an options menu mid playthrough.
Hey Keith,
holy shit!
why didn't they ever make a bouncer 2?
Holy shit! And select, I just checked, select is not secretly the other, what I was hoping for.
Which was what?
A fucking remapper? Like maybe select is secretly options this whole time? Nope. Yeah, wow. Fuck me, right? Fuck, so no, there's no secret solution. We just spent all this time trying to, wow. Yeah, so Andrew doesn't, I don't think Andrew has another a single controller, right? Like we can use?
I have a PlayStation controller that has no analog joysticks.
I might have to use your wireless controller with a broken joystick and just play with the D-pad.
You might have to. I was about to suggest that, like, it might just be more reasonable.
I'll just have to play with the D-pad with a broken joystick, because at least then I can use specials.
Just be careful, because it pulls you to the right all the time.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, really? Fuck, really? I don't need that.
You should have just bought the fucking Tiger. Oh,
God
no,
damn
never mind.
it.
There's no point in buying the fucking moves.
Playing classic games is hard, guys.
It's not. It's
for
just
new reasons that weren't true back then. Like, everyone's like, old games are hard, but also, like, they're hard for new reasons now, because you have to deal with all the hardware problems.
Yeah, I think that's the most upsetting thing that ever can exist, is the fact that, like, everything is...
Also, Volt's dead. Shit. This fucker interrupts my combos. Like, that is the dickiest shit. Fuck.
You also can just negate blocks.
Could you stop blocking mid-combo, please? Fuck!
Wow, come on!
I'm mid-combo, you shit!
God, if you actually beat him not being able to use a single special, I would be really upset.
I'm so close!
Game over.
Like, I'm so close to beating him regardless.
Let's just change the controller, because you're just gonna immediately get access to all your specials and then just one-shot him.
If we switch to the other controller and I stomp him immediately with specials, I'm gonna be so frustrated, because then that means that we spent all this time because of hardware problems. Damn it. It's such... Yeah, because you're like, let's play an emulator. We'll just fucking play everything in fake 1080 and stuff.
If we had just done an emulator, it would have... One, we wouldn't have had the interlacing.
It's like simultaneously my fault and not my fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's... Well,
I'll start to fight your start button every time now.
Yeah. You can also press X. It doesn't require the start button.
I tried X first.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Weird. Yeah, I know...
Oh god, now I gotta used to get weird buttons.
Yeah.
These weird-ass paddle buttons you got on here.
Yeah, if we had used the emulator, then it would have looked better and we wouldn't have had controller issues. But on the downside, it wouldn't have been authentic looking, which I guess if anybody gives a shit, screw you. I don't care about authentic, like,
I like playing
experience.
the actual copies of games. It's nice to, like, know the real exact experience. But
it's
the controllers are so fucking...
Yeah, but you have to rely so much, you have to rely so heavily on all these extra things that don't matter. We could just have a nice Xbox One controller.
There are so many things that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's just like, and we have to hope that we have to have...
I'm so frustrated that was what was wrong. Because it is my fault, and also not my fault. And that from, like...
It's definitely not your fault that you can't remap your fucking buttons from the beginning. Like, it's my...
There's 100 reasons why they didn't help me with the weird problems that, like, the weird problems they cause you, especially with, like, not saving your remaps. But also, it's my fault for having a broken controller, but also the stuff I was saying wasn't wrong while I was playing it, it's just wrong about the real game. Like, there's certain things that, there's certain specific things I was saying are slightly clouded by the fact that the game itself is being distracted by the broken controller. Like,
yeah.
And the controller is my fault. But my response to the situation is there's a bunch of fucking layers now.
Well, now we
Shit
know.
got muddied as fuck.
We need to buy a specifically
unopened... We need to buy more PS2.
Yeah.
We both need to buy new PS2 controllers apparently, because yours is broken and mine's broken.
Well, I'm gonna fix that one.
Look at that uppercut. Look at that fucking uppercut I can do. Boom.
Oh!
Boom.
Oh,
Shit.
that dude
Move out the way. Move out the way, bitch. Move out the way. Boom, bitch. Move out the way. Move out the way, bitch. Move out the way. Oh, shit.
No! You didn't do anything!
That's the dumbest
Combos
shit.
make all the difference!
Move, bitch. Move out the way. I'm fucking up
You
now.
kicked him on the ground.
Yes, I did.
He was like, fuck. This guy got a level
I got
up.
spammy, bastard.
He's like, take a step back. Oh!
Oh my god.
He's so scared of you.
This is the most satisfying thing that's ever. This is more satisfying than anything that ever happened in Dark
I
Souls.
kind of almost want you to get the fucking Mountain Storm now, just so I can see that move.
This is more satisfying than anything that ever happened in Dark Souls. This is some hot bullshit amazingness.
This is frustrating.
Can't believe that just happened. Oh fuck, our controller's going on a journey. So this controller. It doesn't. It doesn't.
What?
So the controller is a D-pad, but when I'm feeling it and not looking at it, it feels like a giant nightmare
Yes.
360 D-pad where it feels like a paddle.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
It's like variation of shoulder throw. I mean, I can't learn what its moveset.
Here, I can tell you right now.
No, I can pause it.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now. Let's see. That moveset is H and J, which is
That was pretty good.
Can't fucking.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it, but just like that fucked up the whole playthrough in some ways. Like,
Oh, it did.
this was challenge mode. Fucking, I'm gonna have to announce that shit up front and just be like, just wait for the moment where I realize.
So it's triangle and circle.
Triangle and circle, ES
And ES.
Jesus.
So ES, triangle, and circle. And
H equals triangle and circle.
wait, no,
because that's
it's
what.
just H?
Yeah, it's just H.
Oh,
What is H? Triangle?
yeah. Just triangle.
Weird.
Circle is jump.
Huh.
Right, right? Yeah,
Are you sure? Because H could be hold, which could be the grabs.
Nope, triangle is high.
Oh, it's just high. Okay. Ow. Might not be the best way to try that. Yeah, this is not great. It's not a great
Can you
time.
try it right now?
Oh, I tried to use the joystick for a second there. Whoops. No, it's a grab.
I was saying, could you try it when he's no?
I already tried it a few times.
Maybe this is not the best move.
No, it's not a good time to start.
I don't think it's a good move at all because
This is a
you
bad
can't.
time to take the advice of learning new moves.
Well, I think the problem is also because like you can't actually do anything to him because he just will interrupt no matter what you do.
Yeah, I don't. It's like I told you from the get-go. I don't think you can grab him, and you're like, no, of course you can grab him.
No, I think you
why
can.
would you be able to grab him?
I think you can grab him. I think you just can't.
Fuck.
I just think you actually can't touch him when he's doing that. Like the grab actually takes a second to do, and that second he'll just punch you in the face because he doesn't give a shit. Nope, title screen.
God damn it.
Well, at least we know now that you could just do your wombo combo, and apparently that just destroys him.
The realization of what was happening.
God, you were fucking destroying him.
God.
He was just like, and gone, and gone.
God damn it. Like, I have to put a disclaimer in this video, in this series.
Why?
Like early on, I have to pre-announce what's wrong, so people don't think I'm fucking insane for the entire playthrough, and like that.
Why
know how to play the game.
The sudden realization that it's all just been a ruse, and then watching us like decimate that guy in like that one round is just so much better.
It's still cathartic, but people will like be mad at me the entire playthrough.
Will
because
they? I don't think any
know.
of your audience
They absolutely will.
No one's gonna remember this game.
Somebody will remember that it wasn't hard, like the way that it was there, where like I'm getting just trounced by all these enemies. Like, someone will know.
Oh, well, there's always somebody. You can just ignore them like I do. Like those people
God, this controller sucks, by the way.
like those weird...
This is a terrible controller that no one should have ever made.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
This is just use a PlayStation controller. They were great.
Well, it's wireless, so that's the
only
that's
upside.
the gimmick.
There's no turning
Well,
back
that's
now.
the only upside. I mean, it's a pretty good upside.
Not really. I don't notice that controllers have cords most of the time.
Well, you would if you sat at the couch over here.
Yeah, I don't. But I don't. Boink. That was the wrong move. That's a fantastic attack. I'll keep trying to joystick. God damn it. Just so natural.
Oh man, I don't know. Fucking PS2 controller is hella expensive.
Ow.
I ain't gonna pay $7 for one. Oh shit! Like an unopened PS2 controller is $55.
Ow.
How's that even justified?
God damn, I'm just obliterating him.
Yeah, because that fucking wombo combo's crazy. It's broken as fuck. You could just chain that. Look at that. You hit him when he's on the ground.
Ow. Dion, no.
How did that work?
Dion, you're not even helping. Stop dying.
I would just put more into power, I guess.
Oh my god.
God, I guess if you just...
After all I went through, crushing him like that is seriously like Dark Souls level satisfying.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That was pretty
I
good.
feel like I unlocked the fucking like power of Kunlun all of a sudden or something. Like what? I don't know what the fuck happened. Yep, Sion died in the first punch, literally.
God, that does so much! The hard part's getting it off, though.
Yeah.
Because now he's gonna be a block. Fucking...
Volt? Volt?
Get him.
You fuck!
What? Are you...
You fucker!
right on his face!
Oh, damn it. If you... Like, the AI feels like it knows the exact
Oh, it knows.
attack.
It knows the moment that you take your hand off.
Like, it's like, oh, you took your... You stopped blocking for 1 second to, like, walk a little bit. Time for me to get you. God damn it. It's still... Yeah, it's still fucking hard. But, like, the difference was so huge. Oh, shit.
He punched you once.
It's close.
Oh!
366 BP!
Wrecked.
I get to fucking spend it on life, apparently!
You should probably do that just so you get a little bit more.
A little bit of life. Huh?
Save, yes.
We get to save.
Which means your health goes
We're gonna
back.
get to save in this game again. It's a weird direction to take that. The song.
God. Oh, are you okay? Oh my god, are you okay? I mean, I know that was a good wombo combo, but damn, you don't have to bleed.
Mission complete. Mission complete.
Mission complete. Batman.
Fuck.
Dominique!
Sion? It was terrible. I was dreaming that I was killing lots of people.
Well, you did.
Just a bad dream, and you won't have any more.
No, you did
Wait,
kill lots of people.
How are you gonna stop people from having bad dreams forever? Volt, get a bigger jacket. I didn't realize this fucking like belly button shows too in the front. Like his whole front's also exposed.
Bolt, change course.
Wait, what? What are you ramming the satellite on?
It really does feel like a BDSM club is saving the world in this game or something. Like the weird ass like choice of exposed clothing everywhere.
Man.
I'm sending this dispatch because I know you guys are alive. The Gallios is programmed to separate once it gets near the satellite. The front section will separate from the aft portion and dock with the satellite. The aft portion is designed to return to Earth. If you can hear me, get your butts to the rear of the shuttle. I repeat.
Like seriously,
I'm
he
sending
has
this
Control the
dispatch because
Mikado
I know
building.
you
he has
guys
the
From the scientists.
what's it called?
programmed to separate once it
Look
gets
at
near the satellite.
he has the hole in his ear, but then he has an earring through it.
Yeah, he does.
That's not
yeah.
what the hole is. The earring.
Yeah, but there's an earring in the earring.
Yeah. No, like-
Yeah.
If you can hear me, get your butts to the rear of the shuttle. I repeat.
Oh, it's just on loop. That's a really annoying message that you somehow
I've
programmed.
realized that what they're doing is they're basically dressed like female characters are in JRPGs. Or in a lot of video games in general. Which is like just weird amounts of exposure all over the body.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey, I guess people can't complain. There is
Yeah.
equal.
hashtag feminism?
Yeah. Hashtag feminism. You guys did it back in 2001. Then you just lost it somehow. I don't know what happened.
Did you see that? There was a Final Fantasy game, it's like for phones or something recently, or something like that, where like they made a game where like people were uncomfortable with how sexy the clothing was of the guy, so they changed it. Yeah.
Like women were uncomfortable?
No, guys were complaining all over the place, so they censored the appearance. It's like, oh wow, Funny how all these anime fans only complain about censorship when it's boobs, but when the moment a guy gets changed, no one gave a shit.
That's absolutely not true because I've seen that fucking swimming anime free, and that is the most uncensored amount of abs I've ever seen in my life. Oh, and he's dead.
I forgot we were in space.
And he's dead.
Yay.
Oh, he does love her.
But only only the real one, maybe?
Probably, yeah. I mean, why would you love a machine? That's stupid.
I don't know, you've made him. Maybe, I guess maybe he made her to try to recapture the loved one, but then realized that it was folly and then just resented her.
Well, I guess he can.
She's not real.
He can resent her in hell.
Or not, whether she's real or not, she's not the real one.
I mean, she got boobies. She's real.
That's not how anything works.
Hello, can you hear me from space?
A nice long vacation is waiting for you back home. I'll get in touch with you later about future assignments.
That woman sure knows how to use a man.
Were you supposed to be talking or thinking to yourself?
Arg! Not bad at all for someone like you. Boss, why don't...
Man, I'm so bored. This place has been too quiet ever since that incident.
Hey, if we're not doing anything, it means the bar's doing just fine, right?
Yeah, but still. My amazing skills are gonna go to waste if I don't use them.
I mean...
Sion!
Wouldn't you kill a
You
person?
look like you're doing good as usual, young lady.
Oh, what about you, Ko? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. A bouncer can't make a living without being fit.
Believe it.
Good, as long as you have your health.
Yeah, whatever,
It's your
cyborg.
shift.
You got it.
It turns out, although the satellite was destroyed, the target will still need to be watched over. Now that your replacement's been assigned, you're free to take your vacation.
Well, actually, you think it would be possible for me to continue this assignment?
Well, I'm sure it'll be okay, but why the sudden change of heart?
I don't know. I just feel like I should stick with it.
I'll let High Command know then. Remember, don't get too involved with your assignment. You got that?
Ooh.
See? I told you to be careful, Sion.
Maybe there's gonna be a sequel.
Understood.
Maybe there'll be a sequel.
The bar should be closing up soon. Time to work the last shift and call it a night. Forgot about my day job.
Sorry, I know you're closing shop soon, but I've got one more job for you. I want you to go to the Central Plaza.
What's the rush? Is it another assignment?
You'll find out when you get there.
She only showed up in like 2 scenes.
Yep.
Actually, 1 scene, visibly. Unless you count the intro, I guess. She's the first character you see in the game, actually.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll see her now?
Did I keep you waiting?
Do you have pants on?
I've got orders from command.
Okay.
I'm here to fight you.
You're the secret
Wait.
final boss?
What?
Wait, what? There's a secret final boss?
I don't remember that.
Oh, shit!
Oh, God. Ow.
Oh my gosh, she's kind of...
Yeah. Not easy. God damn it.
Wombo combo!
It's really effective.
Wombo combo!
Oh my god.
Wombo combo!
There's no way this is real. Ow, dick.
That is like a womb destroyer, by the way. Oh, oh. Oh.
A little late. I think I had to readjust because I didn't think I was gonna hit her. God, this is like over already.
Yeah, some secret boss this is.
Ow.
Maybe just use a regular attack.
Ow, Jesus. Ah, I might still lose. Can you take a hit, please? Really? Oh my god. A grab
I'm
happened.
glad she can throw.
Surprise grabs happen. No one's ever used one yet. Ha, that was close.
God,
Wombo combo.
What a spammy bitch.
That fight turned around massively.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Save.
All she did was she just like kept spamming kick, and I was like, what the hell? And then the moment you stopped, like, oh, I stopped blocking, she's like, punch.
I did not remember there being a secret boss fight at the end.
Well, you did it.
I bet you those robots were way more fightable with supers.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the secret why the game was like feeling totally like wrong.
What's the meaning of this?
Just testing you. They didn't want you to watch over the target if you lacked the skills to beat me.
What?
They don't have much faith in me, do they?
What did you expect? If you had been doing your job, the incident wouldn't have snowballed into something that big.
It should have?
What's gonna happen now?
You passed. You'll continue with your current assignment. See you later.
I know her.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. I haven't seen you in a long time, and also, like, why don't we...
I thought I told you it's against regulations to get personally involved with your assignment.
She seriously looks like an Al Bhed, right?
Yeah.
Like Riku's long-lost sister.
Job.
What? Why'd you wink at me?
Fourth wall break. I did not know he had a secret final boss. At least I don't remember that. It's been 17 years. It's been a long-ass time. I don't think the other characters have secret final boss fights. I think they just, the stories end.
Katsunori Itai, you son of a bitch!
Enemy AI programmer. So yeah, you didn't hear about the censorship Final Fantasy thing?
No.
Like every time there's a game like Tokyo Mirage Sessions or just any game where they're like, oh man, maybe they were a little bit racy with the girls in that game, and it comes to the West and like slightly different bras are used that have like a 20% less cleavage, and the internet has an uproar for 3 months of losing their shit, and there's entire YouTubes and subreddits dedicated to flipping out over every bit of censorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those people were massive hypocrites because the moment that Final Fantasy came out with a sexy male protagonist, people flipped out constantly to change it because it made them uncomfortable, and then Square Enix changed it.
They could have just not played that character.
And there was no uproar about censorship for that one. That never fucking came across my radar at any point, and it's a significant change.
I think there's a difference though between, I will give them credit, there's a difference between pre-censorship and altering later. Like if you come into the game, like if you make a game for the West and you go like, they're fucking prudes, censor it. It's like, yo man, let us decide.
No, this was pre-censorship.
Wait, it was censored before it came to the West?
Yes.
But then,
people flipped out too much, so when it came here, he had clothes more. It's exactly the same as all the times it happens to girls. Yep.
Why do you just let the game come out? Who cares?
Turns out we don't care about our artistic integrity. We just care about the boobies, and we come up with other things to call it, like plot.
I have watched so much anime. I've seen stupid, overly toned male bodies. I don't give a shit. Like, who cares?
It was a funny case.
It's like at the end,
a little off topic, but it goes relevant to the previous. What was this relevant? I don't remember how.
The relevancy is because boobies are important, and look, it doesn't matter whether you have to see male boobies or female boobies.
WT Hash, good job playing boss.
Boss who?
Oh man, Alfred Thor, great job playing Master Mikado, the guy from One Flashback that hires Mikado.
Who's boss? Oh, the guy at the bar?
Yeah, just like how Master Mikado's the dad of Mikado, the foster dad.
Didn't the boss literally only have one line, which was like, hey,
Dominique, they're upstairs with all the other anime characters. He doesn't even have dialogue, I think, after the part where like his bar is getting destroyed.
Oh yeah, Master Mikado. Oh yeah, fucking Wong. I forgot about that guy because he died instantly.
PD4, Miho Kanori. You know PD4, the important character that shows up for 2 seconds.
Well, there's like 4 of them.
Yeah. I want this game to be good.
It would be good if you had a good controller. And
it was going to be better if I had a good controller, because I was going to beat it more easily, which would have led to us encountering the other problems that it has way less.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have, because like the problem is like the game doesn't let you just restart a fight. You have to go all the way back to the start screen, then reload the game, and then you run into the problems of how like if you remap your controls or change the pressure sensitivity of the buttons, it doesn't save because it doesn't affect the save version that you're loading to do the campaign. So you can't change any settings of any kind mid playthrough. But it's still like, it's a charming, weird, interesting game that's for some reason burned into my brain, and I think about it a lot. as a child, I was more impressed by the voice acting back then.
Yeah,
because the voice acting's holy shit.
The voice acting's really shitty.
Specifically, the voice directing's garbage.
The voice directing's garbage.
Because like when you recognize the actors, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Those actors are supposed to be better.
This is also 2001, so you have to give some leeway to also saying that like.
Well, yeah, there was no standards back then.
Well, there was no standards, but also like these people are probably in the beginning of their career.
Because Final Fantasy X was like 2000, I think.
Yes.
Which is also famous for being a terrible voice-acted Square Enix game because like they didn't know how to voice act games practically back then, and especially Square Enix localization teams were like, ugh.
Oh god.
Like Metal Gear had better localization teams, for example. Yeah. Like Metal Gear 2 had like I think it's
Metal Gear Solid 2 had like solid voice acting.
Yeah, it's not like modern. It's not like up to completely modern standards.
No,
but like it's better than modern like AA developer Japanese ports.
It's a difference between like a good example would be the difference between watching
ammo.
It's like watching Dragon Ball Z in America and watching like One Piece in America. Like 4Kids One Piece versus like
of the time gap between them coming out.
Well, no, it's just it's just the different, like if you watch a 4Kids dub versus like a Toonami dub, there's a huge difference. Or Funimation, I guess would be the right answer. Funimation dub versus 4Kids, where it's like 4Kids is just like, just say lines, please, we'll pay you. Whereas Funimation is like, please actually pretend like you're a character. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Whereas like this game was just like, please read the lines, make sure you speak into the mic, and then just go home.
There were some amazing lines around that are like, that was
part-time.
Those were part-time.
Yeah, like it's that's my always go-to examples. Like, there's a difference between saying part-time and part-time, and you can fuck it up so
like
quickly.
That one is like part-time as opposed to part-time.
Yeah, like it's just emphasis, and if you don't tell your actors to emphasize, then it really fucks the whole thing up. Also, what the fuck is it? I don't want to look at a graveyard.
Is it Dominique finding her own grave? I think it is. I think it's Dominique finding her own grave.
Oh, I thought it was finding her brother's grave.
Indiana Jones example's weird because
isn't her brother dead?
Maybe.
Also,
that's why she's there.
Wait, there's a puppy at the graveyard?
Oh, it's the collie, like the one from his Sion's symbol. Did Sion die of like space cancer? She's wearing Sion's emblem. What the fuck happened? Did Sion die?
Maybe this is like the future.
I think so. Oh, maybe it's because she's immortal. So like in the distant future, everyone dies and she finds a puppy, and like this is like totally irrelevant to everything.
Oh no!
Like 100 years from now.
Is that why Bouncer never got a sequel? Because like, everyone's dead.
Like she's an android. So like 100 years from now, Sion's dead, but like she's like bicentennial man, and she's like a puppy. It's reincarnated Sion, I guess. Fuck, because for those that didn't notice, Sion had a weird collie. What's the thing?
Jolly Roger.
Yeah, he had a Jolly Roger that has a collie face on it for some reason.
Yep.
And that's his like symbol, I guess.
Clear number 1.
I think that's what that was. All right. Well, are you up for another playthrough, Andrew? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's do Volt.
So hope you guys enjoyed my trip down memory lane, because I've been waiting to play the Bouncer for a long time. Sure wish the controller wasn't broken secretly the entire time and then being obscured by the fact that it has pressure sensitive buttons and shit like that.
I fixed it for myself, so next time we play it will be better.
So that was a bummer, but
I already got a new controller.
Yeah, Andrew knows all the secrets about what was wrong.
Yep.
And he's gonna play as Volt.
Yep.
And we'll see how the story changes when Volt is protagonist. And also, we'll see how it changes from a second playthrough.
I don't want to fight 2 of the final bosses.
Because guess what? There is a third phase for Mikado. I don't know if you fight it, or if third playthrough fights it, or fifth play. I don't know. I don't know what playthrough fights it, but I remember I remember a third Mikado phase specifically. I remember him being like ultra badass mode. Scary.
All right.
But frankly, now that we've seen what supers do to him, like it's way more feasible.
Well, now that we know what supers do to anybody, it's way more feasible.
The Bouncer.
So, that's been the Bouncer.
Still can't read that.
We'll be back for another one someday.
We unlock more characters? Yep.
Oh.
Wait.
All 3 Dauragons are here?
I think there's a 4th Dauragon. Because it's mid-game Dauragon and then end-game Dauragon, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3.
Wow, he's E? Holy shit. The second phase is E.
Wow, yeah.
That's an immediate stat.
He starts off at E instead of like G.
Oh, you can get her. She's an E as well? Holy shit.
They just start off somewhat pre-upgraded. PD4 is fun to play as, by the way. Because he's like
Wait, who's the girl? Oh, that's the...
This is the Panther.
No.
She's in the game for 3 seconds.
Not the Panther.
Oh,
yeah.
Echidna?
Yeah, I couldn't tell it was Echidna because it was just like this blur of red.
Yeah, it's a block of red. He's fun to play as because he's like, what's the Soul Calibur character name? Ivy? Is that it? Yeah, he's like Ivy with the chain whip.
Yep.
So he's actually really fun to play as in multiplayer. Fucking look at that face. You have to upgrade... The worst part is they have to upgrade characters like Mugetsu twice. I think you can upgrade them. I can't remember for sure. Maybe that's just how they play all the time, and you have to like really pump these characters up and then make them break multiplayer. I don't remember. It's a reasonably fun multiplayer game. So was remember Silent Bomber?
Yep.
Every single enemy you fight in Silent Bomber you unlock as a playable character, and then you fight in an arena. It's like, what? Okay.
Silent Bomber.
Why doesn't every game have that mode?
Silent Bomber is a really good one. But this is back in like pre-DLC age.
Yep.
So you didn't have to...
Well, see you guys next time. Bye. And Andrew, he gets to play as horny man. Literally, like, you get to play as the man that is the single most, like, poorly done, like, consistently poorly done cosplay.
People cosplay him?
Yes, you can Google cosplays of bouncer characters, which is not a bouncer. It's not a popular IP, so none of the high budget people do it, and there are some really bad Volts.
How could you make a good Volt? like,
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see one.